Ever need just a little bit of encouragement to keep going? Well, today, take a listen to today's recording. It's a behind-the-scenes episode of Confident Strides. This is a recording of one of our Sip and Chat Thursday Zoom calls that I host every week. On this call, we talked about growing and changing and holding each other accountable. So please stick around and enjoy the show.
Welcome to Confident Strides.
What? Because you growing, and some people, like said, some people on the journey ain't meant to go with you. I learned that.
And then too,
everybody can't go where you going.
They can't go. And then too, guys, they see us. They see what the greatness in us. They see where we're going clearer than we do. And that's the most interesting thing about it. Just like anybody on the outside, just like I can see Kathy probably in a way that she doesn't even see herself. You too, Tonia, and vice versa. Because we can look at each other and like Tonia, like I was telling Tonia earlier, like when she invited me on her show, I was very intimidated. She had it going on. This is her platform. And anytime you're stepping onto someone else's platform, there should be a certain reverence in there. There should be a certain, because that's respect. I respect what she did.
I think it also has a certain aspect to it. You know, when the light is now on you, Jakia, and the light has never been on you.
Come on,
Even though you're stepping onto a platform, but now the light is on me.
Yeah.
And God connected you with a great source as far as her, where her light, she was able to share her light with you. And you shared your light with me. So it's connecting. You know what I mean?
Amen.
But when you always been in that position to where your voice didn't matter, your presence didn't matter, what you say didn't matter, and that's where I've been at, because I'm the baby of all my sisters. But see, the Lord told me, he said that I'm going to prepare a table before you.
Come on.
Before the presence. Woo! My God, before the presence of your enemy. And whether your enemies
I'm trying to tell you, she going.
Or your family members, he said that once you start seeking me, you're going to lose some things,
Come on,
and whether it be a sister, brother, cousin, hey, then you got to let it go. And you cast that on me, because, see, I could do a better job with it than you can. You pay attention to me. And that's just what I've been doing, I had to let it go, because it bothered me in the beginning, and it did, but I had to lose it.
It's very important, because it's lonely at the top. This is why we know this. The path to greatness is narrow. Everybody can't go, because we on the focus. We have to be around like-minded people, and you see, it's 3 of us right now, baby. Okay, this circle is real small, because there's not a lot of people that can go, who want to collaborate, who want to share, who want to encourage, who want to edify, who want to lift each other up. There's not a lot of people who want to do that with each other. The circle is small, and then thankfully that we were able to find each other in this big old world to keep each other lifted. Come on.
Amen. I love my folks, but hey, I gotta keep my eye on the prize. You heard me?
Girl,
that reminds me. I had a conversation. I won't tell you who it is. They closed. But anyway, when I was going through my whole journey, when it started, and I told you read I went deep in my journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's like, you can be one of them holy rollers type people, and I'm thinking,
okay.
I was like, okay. So I was thinking to myself, I'm not gonna go back to who I used to be just to make you feel comfortable.
That's right. Amen.
That was a deep one, because it took me a little while, because that was somebody deep who close to me, and I was like, I will give up this relationship before I give up my relationship to where I need to be.
Come on. That's
That was a deep moment.
that right there will just preach by itself. Because a lot of people, especially the ones closest to us, when we step out of, being where they are, because see, the people closest to us, they're fine as long as we can stay with them, as long as there's no intimidation, as long as they don't feel insecure around us.
As long as you don't seem like you getting more than what they already got or what you already got.
As long as we stay shrunken, as long as we stay low, they cool. But as soon as we say, okay, well, I gotta stand up, my back is hurt, and I can't stay down here too long because I'm not this low. I gotta stand up. As soon as we start standing up, that's when we get the opposition. But in those things is, I made the decision a long time ago, like, because right now my circle is thin. I don't have people that I talk to because people think that I'm a joke. Okay, they think that my goals and the things that I set for myself is funny. Like, it's a hobby. Like, this is a game. No, this is how I plan on paying my bills.
I told you that, yeah. You two
I quit my job. Hobby. Yes, I quit my job.
Yeah.
Okay, I quit my job. I had to step out on faith and say, okay, I'm going to take this little money I have, and I'm going to let God do what he's going to do with it. And I'm telling you, even since I've done that, I haven't wanted for nothing. And I trust God for every single toilet paper roll, baby, camera, from toilet tissue to a new video camera, to a new computer, to a paper towel. Come on. I'm trusting them with it all.
Amen.
And I told Kathy I got a car.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, Bob.
I was like, you what? Wow.
I love being around people who getting blessed, and because it's like, oh, I want to rub on some of that, girl. Give me some of that, girl.
Yeah.
With a car too, girl. Yes, congratulations, girl. I want some of that energy, girl. I'm gonna rub my shoulder. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Give you something.
Thank you, girl.
Virtual shoulder rub.
Shoulder rub.
Yeah, rub some of that off on me.
Right, girl. There you go. Everybody get that shoulder.
Need a shake off. You so silly. You know what? That's the thing that made me laugh, because I was like, you get me out here laughing at some stuff.
I mean, it's real. It's real, though. And then when the Lord allows you to see it, that's when you know. So, y'all, I go over here. We sitting outside. It's me, her two sisters, her son, her niece, and her niece's girlfriend, right? So after dinner was over, they wanted to walk around, right? So I got the feeling a little bit out of place.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I guess it was in reference to, they wanted to go walk around. They had been drinking. Everybody was drinking. So the only person who wasn't drinking was me.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
And I believe my spirit spoke. When I went to go move my car closer, I told him I was going to move my car closer. Girl, I got that car and went home.
Just kept on going. Look past the parking slot.
You going to the gym?
Okay.
Because it was just so real. It was like, now look,
All right.
listen. Like you say, Jakia, listen.
All right.
Listen.
Have a good workout.
You know you don't belong down here. Go look. Go where you belong. Go on.
Go on back.
Go where you belong. I text her. I said, boo, I think I'm gonna go home. I went on about my business.
That's it.
No. I felt out of place.
Yeah.
I really did, y'all. I did.
But see, that's a real serious growth moment, and that is, I mean, congratulations to you. I mean, because that just elevated you to another level. Because anytime we're put in a position and we feel that tug in our spirit and we decide to go with that, that obedience just raised us up, because we may have to make somebody mad. They may not understand, but my whole thing, what I learned is like, listen, if you mad at the choices I make, then you take it up with God, okay? Because because He the one told me to leave you, okay? I promise you. He said to me to walk away from you. So you need to talk to him about it. Ask him why he told me to walk away from you. What did you say about me? What was you thinking about behind my back? Okay? Why did the Lord tell me to leave you? You know what I'm saying? You okay?
Yeah.
You know, why you feeling suspect to my spirit? Okay? That's what we need to talk about, okay? Don't talk about my choices. Come on. Why I feel funny
I gotta take my
about
notes.
you. Girl, take your notes, girl. Let's
Take
get
my
you.
notes.
You know about this.
I'm talking about what we said.
Because listen, I think the one thing about women that we really ignore, and I think we ignore because of bad relationships and, you know, just our inability to want the peace of our heart. But the one thing that we have to really take hold of is our intuition. Our intuition is so spot on every single time. And every time we go, because it could be our spirit, our intuition, it's very powerful in women because we give birth to children. So we have this connection with the world, with the universe, with those around us because we are givers of life. So we feel rhythms and elements in people. So when we avoid that, we lose our power. Little by little, we lose because we start to doubt, is this what I'm really feeling? Am I really feeling that or not? No, this person won't do this. No, they can't do that. Well, if we think about the thoughts that we think in our own mind, if we're really honest with ourselves, because I've had some crazy thoughts. If y'all would see inside my mind, y'all would probably be like, okay, Jakia a little crazy. Okay, she a little suspect, okay? But but that's our private life. That's our private mind. As long as
you know.
Come on, as long as I don't act on my craziness, I'm in control. We good.
And I find that even in the women's ministry in church, I was trying to tell them that. I mean, I was the one to stand up and speak. I said, look, let me say this to y'all. And you had women in here from 25 on up to 70, 80. This is what I'm going to say. If we in here as a people choosing to follow God and to be his people, if we as women can't get in here and unite each other, and I'm not saying that everybody has to come in here and tell all your business. You understand what I'm saying? You share what the Spirit leads you to share, okay? Right. But it's just for me, y'all can't be me. I'm so transparent you can see through me, okay? Because I don't care, okay? Right. I'm doing what I need to do for me. You don't know my life experiences. I don't know yours. But one thing I do know, everybody in here that has some life experiences. Good and bad. Okay? So why are we in here seem like we can't find nothing to do or nothing to talk about? We should, as women, we should have a whole lot to talk about in here. A whole lot.
Come on. That's it.
Because I can just stand up here and share some of my stuff, but y'all gonna take me all day.
Girl, listen. We have so many shows between the three of us. Girl, we will never get off. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, we should be having some powwow moments with this women's ministry. You know, who's in charge of this thing? I mean, what's your life been like? I'm quite sure it ain't all been peaches and cream. You know. Right. If we're born in sin, then how good are we?
That's exactly why I know Tonia and I, when we were talking about this sip and chat, because of these honest conversations that we're having right now. Like, I mean, we were having a good conversation. It was just like, this was last week when we were having our first meeting. It was so good. And we were trying to figure out, Kathy, how to go on live. So if we decide to have a live girls chat, we would know how to do it. So we accidentally went live, and that sparked it. Didn't even know it. We was like, oh my God, we're live right now. I was like, hello. Hello. Do you see us out there? And so this week, it was the same thing. It's just like, it was put on our hearts to like, let's invite people to be a part of the discussion. So like you said, so people can see that there's real people. that haven't even hugged each other. But we're hugging each other in spirit and empowerment and with respect and with love, honest, true love with each other. I mean, we're lifting each other up. And if we can do it, come on in. We're inviting you all in.
Yeah, for sure.
It's safe over here. This is where we critique ourselves, okay, to be the highest best version, because we gonna trip.
Oh, I'm part of the critique crew.
Come on.
I'm part of the crew.
Yeah.
I'm part of the crew.
Come on, critique crew. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, this is where it's at. It's all, it's about putting it on the line,
Putting it out
Being
there.
a better version of yourself. Because we all need some surgery. When you think about it, we all need some heart surgery.
Come on. Cut some stuff off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, powerful,
Yesterday, I'm going to say this, guys, and then we got to get ready to close because I got to get something to eat and get to this baby running around here like.
Okay.
But listen. Listen, with Tonia, I was telling Deontay earlier, and this is why I love you guys so much, and I'm just so thankful for us coming together the way that we are, just really just being there for each other. But yesterday I had a interview scheduled with Tonia, and I canceled because I was feeling unpretty. Okay, I couldn't put my hair in a ponytail. I looked exactly like this, Kathy. Okay, this is me all day long. I couldn't put my hair in a ponytail. I felt I was washing my face with a wash rag, and I couldn't even see myself clear. I was like, "Who is she? I can't be out TV like that." I'm having a total meltdown, girl. Ugly cry is going down. It's bad.
I can dig it. I've been waiting for this day for a minute. You know what I mean? I've been walking around with my little bush for 3 months. I'm like, look.
Listen, but here's the thing, though, Kathy. What the bottom line is that Tonia, she said to me earlier. She said, I paused before I even respond because I texted her and said I can't do, or I emailed and said I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it because I can't even put my hair in a ponytail, like for real. I can't even do it. And so she said, she saw it and she was just like, okay, but wait, before I respond. And then when she responds, she was like, okay, well, I hope we can connect tomorrow, which is today. And I was like, yes, I'm looking forward to it. So when we got on and we were talking and I told her, I was like, I really appreciate, the accountability that she gave me. Cause she was like, girl, I was trying to figure out. She said, I done seen you on your YouTube video in a shower cap, honey.
Right.
In a shower cap on YouTube. And you telling me that you can't do an interview with me?
Come on, Tonia.
I said, come on now.
I know that's right.
I love it. I said, you know what? Listen, I wish she would have said that to me yesterday, because I would have.
I didn't know what to say, girl. I didn't know what to say.
I would have been on there. I would have been like this.
That's right, though. That's Jakia. She's right, though.
She's right. Because I don't even care. I'll be like, yeah, let's get it.
Look, and I believe on one of your videos you saying that.
Look, I had like my silly braids here, and I'm like, y'all, this is me. Okay? Because if I don't do a video looking any kind of way, it would never get done.
Right.
Here it is. Yep. I ain't brushed my teeth today, so I'm glad you can't smell it,
Yeah, that's it. It's a wrap. That's it. It's a wrap.
Accountability.
No more excuses, girl. No more excuses.
No more excuses.
Uh-huh. Tonya said, wait a minute now. Now, you done been on here in the shower cap. Hold up. Oh, I love it. I love that.
Gosh, I love it. I need that in my life.
That shell, didn't it?
I'm like, okay.
I needed that. So I'm open to that. Like
you did. Yeah, it got you out there. It got you out there, shell. It got you out of there.
And then she was ready to go Facebook Live. I said, come on, let's get it. Cause see, she ain't gonna be calling me out with my shower cap on. We going live, baby.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
But that's what I need. Like, I mean, that's so important. Like, don't ever, y'all. I mean, I'm straight up with it. Please call me out on my ish, okay? Like, let's hold each other accountable so we can really be great. Like, if you see me slipping, bring me on back, y'all, and I'm gonna do the same for you.
I would take the same from you too.
2 words last week. What was it? Accountability and responsibility.
Come on.
I just put them 2 words up. Accountability, responsibility.
Oh, go boo boo. Go boo boo.
Okay.
Let me.
I'm gonna stop recording here.
Thank you for listening. And if you're enjoying the behind the scenes and the coffee with tea interviews, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And make sure you check out the description section. We have ways you can connect and support this podcast. And again, we'd like to say thank you for listening.